when Jackson was away, we complained. We said a lot of things about, how Jackson, I think his confidence is coming back. Kopama did a lot of work yesterday. We saw him give an assist, a beautiful assist. And even before then, right, guys, welcome back again. It's been a long time. I mean, I've put out some content right here on the channel, and it's due to some, one or two things that I've been up to and all of that. So it took me a little bit away from the channel, but I apologize, guys. I hope you forgive me. But the good news is that I'm back again. With some amazing, content. Yesterday was a good game. Yesterday we had a game against Tottenham, and we all know what Chelsea, does when it comes to our games against Tottenham. It's especially when we are playing at home. Come on, Tottenham can't come to Stamford Bridge and defeat us. No matter what it takes, we are definitely going to, be defeating Tottenham. And we remember the recent one, I think, this season, where we disciplined them. We gave them some beatings of their lives, coming back, I think, from 2 goals down to winning the game. And it was an interesting one. And yesterday's own too was another interesting game, though we won by a close margin. But I think it was interesting to watch, especially coming back from the international break. It was a game that a lot of fans expected or wanted to see, especially coming off the back of the Arsenal game where we lost to Arsenal, and our performance really dipped in that particular game. We were expecting to see the kind of form the players were going to come with in this particular game. And lo and behold, I think it wasn't as bad as we saw in some past few games, particularly Cole Palmer. If you've noticed, for some time now, he hasn't really been on top of his game. His confidence level hasn't really been up there, and his general potential has really dipped. And we saw something different yesterday. Cole Palmer was, I think his confidence is coming back. Kopama did a lot of work yesterday. We saw him give an assist, a beautiful assist. And even before then, he made some incredible, stuff happen in the game. But unfortunately, he wasn't able to score himself. But then, an assist is good enough. And also, I think we are privileged to not have a lot of injuries. We have Nico Jackson coming back from his injury, and also I think Fofana has gone back on injury. He has an injury again. Lavia is still on injury, not really fit. McGew as well, and Kellerman is still injured. And I think these are the few players that we have that are injured. And if you look, most of them are not really players that are irreplaceable. Fofana, we understand, his quality, but when he's not there, the fact that Cowell is what's his name? Remind me his name. The fact that Cowell is there, and Chaloba is also back as well. I think we are fine, and we still have Tosin on the bench. And for me, I still believe that Tosin should be a starter in that back line, because he brings a lot more than a defender. His passing ability, as I keep saying every single video I make, is incredible. Tosin's passing ability, his vision is something I think Enzo Maresca should take advantage of. He helps a lot more than just a defender. His true passing ability is able to his ability to give passes that can break lines makes him special. And I sometimes don't understand why he doesn't get to make the first 11. But we can all say what we think, but then the ultimate decision lies with Enzo Maresca to, tell us or to make the starting 11. And I mean, so far as we keep winning, we can't complain. Yesterday, I saw a team that was very passionate. I could see the passion. I could see the desire, to win in the boys. And for me, I think that is what we always want to see in them. Because at the end of the day, if you have all the best players in the world and none of them is willing or has the desire to win, they will just be, running around the pitch for nothing. You won't be able to win games with that kind of attitude. But once they are willing, once the passion is there, no matter what, they will definitely, make something of it. And for me, even with that, if they are not even able to, win games or win a game, but we see that commitment, we see that, willpower to win. For me, I think it's all that matters to me, because with that willpower, definitely you'll be winning games. With that willpower, definitely things will definitely be going, our way and all of that. And as I said, I'm super excited. Cole Palmer, is getting back to himself. He's getting back to his glory. Days. His form is coming back. Yesterday was a clear example. We also how he strived to score, or how he even tried to just make the team better and all of that. And I was particularly excited about that. And Jackson is back. Jackson is back. And for me, it is exciting, because when Jackson was away, we complained. We said a lot of things about, how Jackson needed to be back in the team, because when he's there, his ability to press up front and be able to get into spaces that are intimidating, spaces that can, and Jackson is one of the players, if you want to judge him by what he does, on the ball, you won't really see much of him. He does a lot of work off the ball than when he's on the ball. And initially, myself, I used to not notice how crucial he is off the ball, but most of the time judging him on what he does on the ball. But then his absence really, made us see how his contributions always help Chelsea and all of that. Not even his absence. Over time, I got to realize that, Jackson was a crucial player off the ball than when he's, on the ball. And that contribution is equally very important. Off the ball, contributions are equally very important to, the success of the entire team and all of that. And so sometimes I think we have to look at the players based on, their strongholds, their strengths, what they are able to offer and all of that, and how that contributes to the greater success of the team and all of that. And, his absence actually, made it more clearer when Nkunku really, you see, Nkunku, I've said it on Facebook that Nkunku has really been, I don't know the word to use, but he has really disappointed me, because Nkunku I was one of the people who were all over the place shouting Nkunku should play, aside Jackson, they should be playing interchangeably and all of that. But in Jackson's absence, I didn't really see Nkunku when he was given the opportunity to really show up. Nkunku wasn't able to show up as expected. And so I think that going forward, we'll see what Jackson will do. Yesterday, he didn't do bad. He didn't perform badly at all. But then I think that Chelsea should also be looking out. I understand, but then we shouldn't just be looking at. We must get an additional striker. We must get, because if you look at the other option, which is playing Pedro Neto as a nine, it barely worked. Pedro Neto is one of the people who wants to play on the wings. He wants to take on players and all of that. And he for me, if you ask me, he doesn't really perform better as a number 9. So we have to be looking for a number 9, so that When Jackson is not there, we can, really, really have somebody. I mean, we have McGill, but McGill is not really that experienced, and plus he's also, having an injury. One of the players that yesterday did exceptionally well, if you ask me, my man of the match, if I'm to choose one, is Sanchez. Sanchez really is the kind of player where you cannot praise. You praise him today, tomorrow he comes with something, disappointing. But I think yesterday he really showed what he is capable of doing. But for Sanchez, we would have. This game would have ended in a draw, or we would have lost the game. To Tottenham. But for Sanchez, he did exceptionally well. Look at that last minute goal that Tottenham almost scored. He put his body on the line and saved that. For me, when I saw that situation, I knew. It was my heart jumped. I knew we were like it was a goal. But he took off the ground and put his body on the line and then saved that, and that was exceptional. That was exceptional. That for me was a man of the match performance from Sanchez right there. Sanchez right there. And as I said, I saw a lot of the players really pushing hard. One of the players I'm always impressed about is Sancho, not because he plays more than every other person, but his ability or his willingness to help even when he loses the ball. You see him, running back to try and then regain possession for the team and all of that. Exceptional. And I can't finish this video without talking about our midfielder Caicedo. Man, Caicedo, man. You see, what differentiates a top player from a good player is the fact that a top player does everything. It's not because he's naturally so talented or gifted, but he plays with his heart. And that is Caicedo is a typical example of that. Yesterday, man, it was so difficult to pass Caicedo with the ball. He's going to stop you. Physically, he's so good at using his physique or his body to impede the opponents from progressing. And he did that a couple of times yesterday, and to the point that he was even, stamped on, and they went and scored with that. And fortunately for us, VAR came to the rescue and cancelled that goal. But Caicedo in the midfield is a totally different beast altogether. And I'm particularly impressed with how much Caicedo wants to give to the team. It's just amazing. He's just an amazing player, and I think we have to applaud him for his strength and his stability, the stability he brings to the midfield. So when he really fell down in the middle of the game, and then I saw Reece James warming up, I was really scared. I was really scared, but fortunately for us, he got back and then he was able to play. I think overall it was an average game. It was a good game, but I think going forward we still have that gap to fill. We still have to build up on our quality. We still have to take games like this with ease. And I'm not really saying that we didn't do well, but then I think that we still have a lot more to do with regards to the quality of the team, building the quality of the team. And I think with time we will definitely see the team come together better. And for me, it was a good game. It was especially when we are winning. It's exciting, and it's a great way to be back and talking about the club that we all love so much. Copama, I mean, amazing. Pedro Neto. I mean, Caicedo scoring. Enzo Fernandez scoring that beautiful goal was. It's work in progress. I believe that with time things will fall in place. And on Sunday we play Brentford. Our next game, and hopefully we kill that, and then maintain our top four position. It's exciting, and I want to say big shout outs to and big thanks to all of you who have been checking up on me while I was away for a couple of weeks. Papi and all the guys who have been checking up on me. Big thanks to all of you. Big shout outs to all of you as well. And I'll be back with more. Prince, I'm done. Peace. I'm out.